Hello my country people, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. In a recent development, President Bola Tinubu and the IGP of police, that's the Inspector General of Police, was asked to act swiftly ahead of the impending crisis at the Edo State Local Government Secretariat. Now, it was reported that the chairman of the local government council in Edo State, while preparing to resume their duties, defied the recent suspension imposed by the governor and the House of Assembly, an action deemed null and void by the Attorney General of the Federation and also a high court in Benin City. In a statement made available to news platform, the Nigerian Association for Public Opinion Research had expressed concern regarding the potential repercussions of the continued silence of the president and the IGP. According to the Public Opinion Research, this silence poses a significant threat to democracy, particularly in the light of the imminent resumption of the local government chairman. And it was noted that it had uncovered serious threat to human lives and property destruction instigated by individuals seeking to swap the positions of the elected chairmen who were unlawfully suspended. Now, this organization said that its findings indicate that the 18 local government council secretariats in Edo State will face arson unless President Bola Tinubu, the DSS, and the Inspector General of Police promptly issue a public statement to deter the ongoing mobilization of thugs at various secretariats aimed at obstructing the democratically elected chairmen from fulfilling their responsibilities to the public. Now, the organization highlighted the alarming death threats circulating on various social media platforms against the chairman and their aides who are set to resume their lawful duties. They expressed their discontent with the Nigerian police force inaction during this crisis, noting that the delayed response of the police in Rivers State contributed to the loss of life and destruction of some local government council secretariat incidents that could have been averted. Furthermore, the AG of Federation has characterized the actions taken by the Edo State House of Assembly and the governor to terminate the chairman's tenures as illegal, in accordance with the Supreme Court ruling that affirmed the autonomy of local government council. But guys, it was said that these chairmen, while they were set to resume office, some thugs invaded some local government council secretariat to cause mayhem. And the Inspector General of Police cautioned these thugs against violent breakdown in Edo State, the better, because we need to build a proactive police system that is preventive and not reactive. Now the crisis is brewing. This is the right time to stop it, not after damages have been done. That's when they will start running up and down to try to mitigate the damages being done. A statement released by the National Publicity Secretary of the group, Ufoma, had noted that President Bola Tinubu, the IGP, and the AGF should make adequate security arrangements across every local government council secretariat in Edo State, as the council chairmen were set to resume office as ordered by the Benin High Court in order to avoid death and burning down of government properties as thugs are already positioned across the councils to prevent the chairman from assumption. The leadership of the Nigeria security agencies are duty-bound to provide security for the democratically elected council chairmen, to safeguard democracy, and also warned political actors with subversive agenda not to set the state on fire, as witnessed in Rivers State, where some council secretariats were on fire few months back. Now, the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, poses a threat to the nation's democratic principles and security interests. If not prevented now, this could undermine the landmark Supreme Court ruling that granted autonomy to local governments nationwide. Now, the actions of these unpatriotic politicians in the states who are mobilizing thugs to instigate chaos at various local government council secretariats should be checked, because these politicians appear determined to employ undemocratic tactics to disrupt the democratic process in Edo State in pursuit of their own interests, particularly regarding the organization of another local government election in violation of the Nigerian constitution. The police are advised not to remain passive in face of escalating tensions, but they should be on ground, because the tensions across the state is already creating insecurity in various quarters. The police must take a public position by assuring the citizens and the council workers of security. Research reveals that some workers have traveled away from their local government quarters as threat seems very intense in Oredo local government area, in Isako East local government area, in Ogo, in Ishan Central, in Owa East and Owa West, in Akoko Edo and Isako West local government area. These local government areas have already been submerged by thugs who are ready for mayhem, and workers are already afraid to go to work, according to those in the various local government areas. Now, Nigeria's democracy cannot remain stable when elected local government chairmen are subjected to violence and unlawfully removed from their positions in violation of the constitutional principles during a democratic era. At this point, the governor should resist this act of impunity. He should resist this act of impunity. The Nigerian judiciary must also uphold its rulings. The law enforcement agency have a responsibility to implement the laws of the land to ensure overall peace and security throughout the nation. So the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the IGP have been asked to act swiftly ahead of the crisis in Edo State, on Edo State local government secretariat, because some persons are planning something dangerous. They've uncovered serious threats to human life, to properties, and all these persons are just trying to make sure you swap the positions of the elected local government chairmen in the state. And so many alarming death threats have been circulating on various social media platforms against some Edo local government chairmen and their aides who are set to resume their lawful duties. If these things are not checked, then Edo State will be on fire. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should take note. The IGP should take note of these things now that it's starting, not when it has gone out of hands. They will start running up and down. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section.